Sylvia, I think one of the greatest gifts that you brought to our community in all of the initiatives that you shared with us was the inability for anybody to say no to you. And I've learned that first and foremost from Doug. And when it comes to being a change maker, I think our next speaker is almost as difficult to say no to, especially when it comes to creating spaces of inclusion or belonging. Cecelia Olson is a 2024 graduate of GVSU with a degree in English and a minor in writing, as well as a certification in project management. As one of Kaufman's 2023-2024 campus interns, she is passionate about creating a place where young people, especially college students, can have space to further grow into and articulate their identities in faith or spiritual contexts. Please help me welcome Cecelia.
Good evening, everyone. It is so lovely to be here with you all tonight, celebrating the Kaufman Interfaith Institute and Grand Valley and just all the work that's been done here. Before anything, I would like to thank Liz English and the whole Kaufman staff for all the effort, energy, and passion they put into their work, as well as all of the encouragement and support you've offered me through my involvement with Kaufman and my time at Grand Valley. I mean, the work done here is just so crucial for the Grand Rapids community and also for the students of Grand Valley. So thank you so much, Liz and Kaufman. Now, I am a recent graduate from Grand Valley as of a few weeks ago. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm thrilled. I'm so excited. But I remember my first few weeks of college very clearly. Now, I did start in the pandemic, so that might be part of why. But I most notably remember being so surprised by how many conversations I got wrapped up in that had something to do with religion or spiritual identities. And these were not conversations happening in classrooms or lectures like you would expect. They were in dorm hallways and common rooms. People talking about world religions waiting to swipe for their meal. I distinctly even remember some impromptu barbecue people from my living center had invited me to. And I went, 20, 30 freshmen. We're all new, we're all nervous, we're all scared, we don't know anybody. And it didn't take long before everyone was talking about spiritual struggles and also sharing barbecue sauce. It was crazy, it was wild. Now, I grew up devoutly Eastern Orthodox Christian, and that's a minority Christian denomination within the States, but I was told continuously in the months leading up to my college transition, people your age are not religious. They don't want to talk about religion or spirituality or God. They're not interested. It doesn't happen anymore. And with my experience, that is not true. Nothing could be further from that. So I got involved with Kaufman. I got involved during my junior year, coming off the end of a Christian internship with this program called YES, Youth Equipped to Serve. And throughout this, they had encouraged me to look at communities you're a part of and what are the needs within those communities? And most importantly, what are tangible, real ways that I, as the person I am today, how can I help meet those needs and serve those people? So, looking at the Grand Valley students around me, I noticed that the biggest need in my community was community, connection, real relationships grounded on things like identity and belonging, and relationships that could withstand hardship and were not threatened by just some type of discomfort or disagreement. Well, I hosted with Liz, towards the end of that, a workshop focused on cultivating community for students. It was wonderful. We had about 20 or 30 people. We're still interested. We want to meet. And these are exactly the types of spaces and relationships that Kaufman works to create and cultivate and foster and encourage. So after the workshop, I came on as an intern for my senior year, and I have been so lucky. Throughout my time, the word presence has been used a lot. Now, this presence took various different forms and looked a lot of different ways throughout my time, but sometimes it meant sitting at a table and offering meditative practices and stress relief tips to students during exam week. Other times it meant having a student voice on the Kaufman blog, which me and my fellow interns contributed to rather often. Sometimes it was just being a bridge for external religious communities and supporting student organizations in various different ways. But my favorite form of the Kaufman presence on campus was whenever I found myself once again wrapped up in a conversation about religion or spiritual identities with people who had very different worldviews than my own. And I just got to listen. I just got to be a space where someone could bring their full identity and know that it was welcomed and wanted. So I would say it was Kaufman that really equipped me to be this bridge for others, be this bridge for real connection that honestly we're all really craving. So I am so thankful to Kaufman and Liz and the whole staff and Sylvia and everything it's taught me and encouraged me and inspired me to do, be a change maker, as Kyle said. And I'm excited to continue to be a bridge for connection wherever life takes me. Thank you.